Hey, it's Toasty Fresh. I'm back with another video for the Level 9 challenge on Football Manager 2012. And I'm at the end of September now, the last game of September. So I said I was going to come back at the end of every month and show you how things have been going. And things have been going really well, to be honest. I couldn't have asked for better out of the team. So last time you saw the last game, which was at Ashton Athletic, we won 5-2. Since then we've played Bootle away. We beat them 2-0. It was Harry Rubins and Gordon Patton again getting another goal. A 3-0 win at AFC Liverpool, again in Merseyside team. Gordon Patton got a brace again, and Patrick Vaz got another goal. Then we beat Barnoldswick 6-0. Patrick Vaz this time got a brace. Gordon Patton got a goal, and Mark Hughes started really flying and got a couple of goals as well to add to the large amount of assists he's got. He's got about 6 or 7 assists already as the other striker. And Harry Rubins again got another one, proving that he's going to be quality in the centre and midfield. And then our last game was AFC Blackpool, and we beat them 5-1 at home. Gordon Patton again got another brace. Dominic Morella got a goal, and Mark Hughes got yet another one. And so far we've just been doing amazingly well. Gordon Patton, he isn't ranked as one of our best strikers. He's even behind Fergus Bell, who I haven't actually ended up using yet. But look at that goal scoring record at the moment. 16 goals in 9 games, which is absolutely amazing. He's sort of like our Suarez of this league. Mark Hughes is actually doing a pretty good job as well. And his goal scoring record's not to be sniffed at as well. 5 goals in 7 games. And just everything's going really well. At the moment, we're going to be playing in the FA Vars qualifying round, which is it's the counties level FA Cup basically. Now I'll just have to wait for the computer because it's been a little bit slow at loading up these things. Plus, with the large amount of teams that are in it, sometimes it takes it a while. If you look, there's a lot of teams involved in this. So it's from the counties level and a few levels lower. If it should really be when I get promotion, we'll be in the regional Division 1. In the regional leagues, we'll be in the FA Trophy, that's from the regional level to the Conference Premier, I think. So this is our last chance really to do well in this competition if we do get promoted. But at the minute we've been quite a few people grumbling about playing time. So Fergus Bell and Eric Farrow, them two have both been clamouring, which is rightly so at the skill level at this level. They believe they should be getting first team football. So, and it's pretty much an entirely different team apart from Callum Flanagan is staying in at the centre. Max Lomas is a new signing, who's a former Burnley youth player as well, who's been out of a job for a while in football, so he's on. But we've got Bonner, an ex-Carlisle youth. John's finally getting a chance instead of Cowan. Steve Sterling and Bowen are both starting up front instead of Willie Borland and Harry Rubins. They're both getting a rest. Teza Hassan's getting a run out instead of Morella. Farrow's on instead of Vaz. And it's going to be David Lee and Fergus Bell up front, so a completely different strike force. So this can sometimes affect you adversely by making wholesale changes like I am doing, but I thought to keep everyone happy, and in all honesty, I thought this was the North West Counties League Cup first, which isn't the most important of trophies for me, to be honest. Although it is the one that gets you the most money, because the person who made this custom database, he made it so that you get a good deal of money from that cup competition as a way of keeping your club afloat, which I don't really need to worry about that, because we've already got a great deal of money already in the club after bending the rules slightly. But like I said, I'm using that money. It's kind of going to be like an Fleetwood Town story, this, because they went up from the very same level as Colne. They took the rise all the way up to what is League One now, which is an amazing feat, even if they have had money injected. And I'm going to see if I can do the same thing, but with Little Colne. So we'll give them all a good positive reinforcement before they go out, because none of these have played, so really I've got to try and tell them that they're all, I think they're up for it. They might not believe with me, we're not starting in the league, but yeah, Eric Farrell's seeming motivated. He's a pretty good guy, seems to try and do well. Even though he's old, he seems to get motivated by you showing faith in him. Usually think that was something for a younger player, but hopefully you can get a few surprises though in these cup games. Oh, and that's a foul. Yeah, that's going to be, should be a yellow. Yeah, he's got a yellow. So under early pressure already. If you hear a little bit of music, that's because my little girl's listening to some music downstairs with her mum, and she's singing now. David Lee's on through, and it's a goal. That's how easy it is. Yeah, and a pretty easy goal there. Yeah, my little girls just had a little looking on me then. So that's why you might have heard the music. But we should deal with these. Bugbrook, I don't know what level they're at, to be honest. I'll have to have a look after the game now. But should still be putting them away. I've managed to get quite far in cup competitions with a similar squad to this, so I'm hoping to really give a few surprises ourselves against some of the higher league opposition. But David Lee's proved again that he's a great poacher. He gets one-on-one with the keeper and he'll put it away more times than not. Oh, and Sterling almost had an opportunity then to let one go. And they've got someone injured as well, which it doesn't tend to be as much of a bad thing for these levels teams, because all their players are at a similar level. The problem with my team is going to be obviously the gelling of the team. Like I said, sometimes they do struggle when you chuck a load of players together that have not been in a starting 11 before. When you change the entire team more or less, like for me, it's I think 9 players change. The keeper and the centre back's the same. And that was a stupid move by Bonner. He's got away with it though. Which is lucky, but we might not get many more of those. Oh, and a good tackle though. He's redeemed himself there. And a good little pass. And Hassan showing a bit of skill there. A nice little ball through on the flank. Can he cross it in? Oh, and a great header from Farrow. And we're 2-0 up. And cruising a little bit now in the game. We can sort of relax a little bit now. You know, they were coming back at us a little bit. Like they were going to maybe push on and get one back. But at least now I don't have to fear the counter attack. Oh, and he divot on the ball and Bell's in. So Bell's making a little bit of a point there to me after me leaving him out on the sidelines. With him apparently being the best striker that we've got. But if he carries on getting the goals, then he will probably start as well some games. But that's what I kind of touched on in the first video. It might be a kind of an awkward thing though. I've got all these great strikers at this level that I'm going to struggle to keep them all happy. But In another way, it's great for all the cup competitions because I've got a lot of danger men to swap around, and people aren't going to be getting tired with the amount of games we're going to be getting. We've got plenty of strength and depth at the minute to the squad, unless we get a few injuries, which might start to crop up later on. I think there's going to be a yellow card now. I think Farrow is probably going to pay for Bonner's earlier misdeeds. Yeah, he's got a yellow card. I mean, the style I usually have is for them to stand off more and keep the position to kind of reduce the amount of yellow cards you get, but you still get them. Oh, don't go in again. Oh, he's won the ball fairly though. And a great chance for him to get another one now. Oh, and he takes it well. So I'm very happy with Bell's first appearance for the club. I don't know if he's come on as a sub or not. I can't remember, but this is his first start and he's got 2 goals. So this proves David Lee getting a goal as well. Got an abundance of striking options. Stephen Sterling's having an okay game as well. Not seen loads from him, but Bonner with a decent-ish pass. And we won a corner, but very much in control now. 4-0 up and cruising. And it's going to be quite hard actually when I get to the higher leagues and we're not having these dominant performances. And I have to keep myself a bit realistic. But I don't think that'll be, hopefully that won't be until at least the Northern Prem after another 2 promotions. But everyone's playing amazingly, so we'll just say that, you know, we're delighted with how things are going. I mean, when you're 4-0 up at half time, it's hard to be critical of your team. I mean, the team's had a few chances, but every team has a couple of chances in a game. David Lee has a chance to pounce on that if he can. Farrow's got it though. Could put it back in. Oh, Bourne goes for a shot. But I'm quite happy if it stays 4-0. Now they've done all the hard work in the first half, but I'm not going to put it to counter-attacking or anything. The team's not really good enough to threaten us loads on the break. Good little block there from Sterling. Like I said before, you got to watch Sterling. He can be a bit hit and miss with his games. I mean, he should be really comfortable at this level, but sometimes he has a bit of a stinker. Maybe it's because he's not really for the kind of role that I use, but hopefully he can grow into that role. He's got time. Oh, and a pinpoint pass there from Lee. And Lomas is impressed. He's had a game already in the league and did okay. No one able to get on the end of that one. Oh, Flanagan. And he drew the foul. I'm going to say it looked like he got the ball then. Lomas is going to probably pick up a yellow card as well now. Getting later on into the game now, I don't think the refs are going to be as lenient. Right, let's make a quick sub now. Let's see if anyone's tiring a little bit. We'll give Forrester a run out up front as well. But so far I'd say that the performances haven't been bad. Oh, they almost got a goal. I think we just got to be worried about maybe if they get Let's check. Yeah, they put another striker on, so let's just mark him. Put him onto his weaker foot. Close down their wide men as well. And have we got anyone for left midfield? I don't think so. I think I forgot to put someone on for that position. We'll give David Duke a run out on that right position there. And I think that might be it. I'll leave the other one just in case we need. I'll leave the other sub just in case I need it for the last 10 minutes if somebody gets injured or something. Sometimes you'll make a second sub in a match and they'll suddenly someone will get injured. Oh, Bell maybe has a chance to get a hat-trick here, but unselfishly giving it to Farrow. They've kept it out on the angle there. So 10 minutes to go. I doubt they're going to get 4 goals in this game. I doubt they'll get 2. They might get a consolation. Usually you'll see that if you're over 4-0 up, they'll sometimes get in a consolation goal out here. Oh, and Bell has a go. Took it first time. We're doing an impressive one. But he's had some great... There's been a great threat today, even in the second half. Oh, there you go. See, wonder strike from them. They usually get a goal. If you're 4 up, over 4 goals up, usually they'll get a goal back. It's just depending on whether they'll get 2. Sometimes they go on to get another one as well. I mean, maybe I should have in the last 10 minutes just put it to counter-attacking and played the game out. But yeah, they got the consolation goal. That's what you sometimes see from them. They'll just pull an amazing goal out the height, which is really annoying if you are drawing, if they're managing to hold you. But I'll say I won't go crazy, but I'll say that was a good win. So we're through in that competition. I don't think we'll get mega money for that. I think we'll get a couple of thousand. So it'll help pay the wages. Might help pay a week's wages or something. I think we're on just over £1,000 a week. Wages won't be majorly over that, but we'll be getting interest on the so many million that the club's got as well, which is why I don't really want to touch it, because it will grow and grow with the interest that we'll be getting. But a very interesting performance. The more interesting games are going to come when I play the likes of maybe a League 2 team. If I get that far in the FA Cup, or a League 1 team, that is when we'll be more serious. At this level, you can leave the team to its own devices just to do what it wants. This is taking quite a long time, so I might actually maybe call a wrap on this if it doesn't speed up. Because just with the amount of teams, because of the levels at all these levels of English football, it has to sim all the games, and if there's other cup games going on at the minute, like FA Trophy and stuff like that, it's got to sim everything that's happened this day. And on a Saturday, obviously, there's going to be league games, so yeah, I might have to leave this because it's taking a little bit too long to load up. But next time I'll show you maybe how much, I'll tell you how much we got from this cup game. But that's how September went. Another unbeaten month, and I'll go into October wondering if we can carry on with the unbeaten run that we're on, which is actually a winning streak as well, not just an unbeaten one. We're on a winning streak. We've not even drawn a game. So that'll be what you'll be seeing next time. It'll be the end of October. But thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.